Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Russian Drama. I wanted to talk about right now. Ooh, sit down. Sit down. Is the sports that I'm into, like what kind of stuff I do. I do cross country. I do a little bit of basketball. I'm starting to get out of it though. I also do track, and I used to do soccer, but I don't quite do that anymore. And baseball, but I dislike baseball now. It's just too boring. But one story that I have from my track season is last year. I let's just put it. I fell pretty bad. I'll put it lightly. I fell pretty bad, and right before I fell, I was telling this kid that I was racing against, "Yeah, I've never fallen before in a meet." So he was like, "Oh, that's cool, man. I've fallen a bunch of times." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm hoping that because I didn't say that, karma will come up and kill me. But it's fine. I've never fallen before." And see that happens. So I'm racing and I fall. So I'm like, "Oh crap, I'm gonna lose." So I get up and I don't even know. I had like tunnel vision or something. I didn't even see what was in front of me. All I saw was the my little track. Um, I ended up finishing, and apparently I beat someone. I still beat like a kid that was ahead of me pretty much the whole time, but I came through at the end. I mentioned this was hurdles. Yeah, I hope I did. Yeah, but so I was in shock the whole time. I got back to the bleachers where we all were sitting, and I looked at my arm and my shoulders and my legs. Oh, they were all bloody. It's like I couldn't even feel it though. But then, like 10 minutes later, I started to finally feel it. I was like, oh, okay, this kind of hurts. And then it started to sting really bad. It was not a good experience that day for my body. I mean, it's nothing compared to being raped and beaten, but it was horrible. Let's just put it that way. Knife. Whoa, is it two-hit kill now? Whoa. Well, that's great. I'm thinking maybe though I want to kind of. Oh God, fire sale. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Trade out my ray gun. 'Cause I mean I don't really have a use for it. If that makes any sense. Probably not. Really, I don't want the AUG. No, don't go away. Don't go away. Yeah. I don't really like this weapon. Oh, there we go. No, I was just about to go for it again. That's okay. I got the FAMAS. I like to use kind of the unorthodox kind of combinations of zombies because I'm getting bored of this, doing the same old thing the whole time. So I think right now what I'm gonna do is just kind of knife these guys, get more points, and pack a punch maybe. Uh, gonna get this just for the halibut. I'm gonna go for the boss again. That's what I'm thinking. Oh no, actually, what I'm gonna do is buy all the perks. And yeah, it's gonna waste a lot of points, and I'm probably gonna get downed pretty soon. But you know, I like to do that. Just buy all of them, because I mean they are useful, except for pretty much double tap. The only thing double tap is good for is when you have the HK, which I'm gonna try to get from the box. I changed my mind. Yeah, double tap is good for the HK because the HK just shoots so slow. Let me just run over here though. Oh, I want to talk about my favorite song now. It's "Paint It Black" by the Rolling Stones. I mean, who agrees with me that is pretty much the best song in the world? I pretty much the bands I listen to are the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. More of an old. Oh, look at that! Right on the dot. HK21. Yeah, but that's the bands I pretty much just listen to. I don't really listen to a lot else. I just, but the new craze apparently is dubstep, whatever that is. Did I already get this? Yeah, I did. Um, I don't see a difference between it and like techno, like the modern techno. Maybe that's what it is, but just don't see a difference. I just don't like the new like pop and rock. It's just not as good as the old school, you know. Of course, you know. Of course, I'm not gonna have any viewers watching this, but you know, it's all good. I mean, I want to do zombies a lot more. I mean, so if you guys like my zombie playthrough, go ahead and just let me know. It'll boost my self-esteem pretty much. If that makes any sense. Uh, go link this. Kill some zombies. You know how it is. Just an average Tuesday night. Uh, gonna just look out for these creatures of the night. I guess they are creatures of the day as well. But who cares? Not me. Ooh, yeah. It's nice having double tap. Sit down! Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of come up here and think of a story to tell of my life. Blup, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. Gonna wait for it, wait for it. Boom. Boom. Kind of wasting all my ammo for that. But, yeah, another story I want to tell. I don't know. I once, I guess I will tell you of the story of my first ever pet. It was a mouse, and of course, with my mind, I was 5 years old. I named it Little Mouse. Hey, Little Mouse, how's it going today? But so what happened was after like I would say a couple months, like 6 months of having him. I came home one day. I was all excited to see my little mouse, and he wasn't in the cage. So I'm like, "Hey, Dad, what happened to Little Mouse? Are you taking him for a walk?" Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but you know. So he's like, "No, Gavin. Little Mouse died, and I buried him in the backyard." So apparently, what happened was, while I was gone, it died, and our family friend that was living with us at the time tried to tried to revive it. So it was like doing mouth to mouth and uh, whatever you push on the guy's chest, you know. Apparently, he was trying to do that to the mouse. I just can't imagine that helped it at all. 'Cause, I mean, he wasn't the skinniest of person. So I just imagine he was probably crushed if he was still alive. But what really got me though was when I got home, was like pretty much, I would say another like month later, I was like, "Hey, Dad, where did you bury Little Mouse? You said you buried him in the garden," but I was digging up the dirt around the garden because there wasn't anything in it. He's like, "Okay, Gavin, to tell you the truth, I just threw him away." That traumatized me. I was like, "What?" I cried and cried. It was really sad for me. I mean, there was my first pet, and he just threw it in the garbage. That's not very nice. But so I've been. Oh, another story of where my parents have lied to me is when I was like 4, I see all these factories, and they were pumping out the white smoke, and I was like, "Hey, what's that?" And they're like, "It's a cloud factory. They make clouds." And I was like, "Oh, it's so cool, yeah." Yeah, when I was in like second grade, I finally realized, or I finally said something about them being, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh, hey, look, it's a cloud factory," and they're like, "Gavin, you still believe in that? We were just kidding." So I'm like, "Oh, well, I thought they were. Well, what is that stuff?" They were like, "Oh, well, we didn't want to tell you that it was just pumping out all this bad pollution." I was like, "Oh, wow, thank you for lying to me." It was horrible. my little dreams are crushed. But let's see another story. Um, Actually, I cannot tell you another story. The other story that is pretty much the most entertaining will have to be saved for the next episode. So, you know what, guys? I'm on round 14. You guys stay tuned for next part. All right.